Hi, soul family. I'm sorry, I had to move. I had red ants biting my ass. And when I moved, the two came to perch right above where we were sitting. I kept getting "You're not in the right place." The song came on, hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me, 'cause it makes me feel young. Hello, hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Okay, and so I wasn't where I was supposed to be. And I kept moving and it wasn't the right place. And I moved up here. And it's interesting because this couple, these are our messengers. The fact that there are two. This morning in our reading, there was two. And they were there as guardians. And they were there to remind us that there was magic all around us. I mean, they're literally right here. It's a pair that has magic. They're connected. So I'm going to show you. Here's our cards, right? This was the first deck. Second, third, fourth deck, or however you want to do it. But that's really important, the fact that wherever I wasn't where I was supposed to be, and I was getting bit by red ants. So the message was basically, and I went on, I had done like a whole, I had done so much. The reading was almost completed, and I had to move. I was being bit. And I was being attacked by army ants, red army. The red army was coming after me, and they were biting me. So get away, leave. Don't hold your place. Don't hold your position there. Remove. I saw the red hawk on the way up here, and the red hawk said, and the red hawk was getting its ass bit. It was getting bit, just like my ass was getting bit. And the message was, right now you're a threat to others. You are ascending higher and you are threatening to others, but don't allow that to cause you to descend. Stay flying high. You are a light. So then I was sitting down there and it happened again. And I was getting bit. So I am the red hawk. So clearly I'm threatening to someone, and I will not descend. I will stay on my spiritual path and I will speak my truth. I have a partner in spirit that's always with me, whether he's in front of me or not. And that's what goes for the message that we were speaking about. We were talking about soulmate, and I said, this could be her twin or her soulmate behind her, or it could be spirit. You're never alone. So use your positive affirmations to call in your soulmate. Recognize that sometimes you don't see them. They're right there and you don't see them. It's like the dogs that I saw in the car on the way up here. I'm standing there talking away to one dog, and I turned my head and I looked back, and all of a sudden there were two of them, twins, that were there. So, soulmates that come into our lives, we have made a contract. Look at that, there's a spider. No, it's another ant. They're following me. It was an ant. I had to get up on the rocks. I had to get myself up on the rocks to safety, where I wasn't going to get attacked, right? But it was still on me. So, that's a message in energy. There's something attached to you. Get rid of it. So right now I'm calling upon the wisdom of the crow or the raven or whoever this is that's here in front of us. It's definitely magic and miracles. And I'm asking for that connection to be sliced, removed. This message is for you as well. It's a red army ant, and it's after you, and it's on you. You don't realize it's on you. So remove it. So we draw soulmates into our lives for contracts. That doesn't mean that they're going to be there forever, or they're meant to be there for us. Sometimes soulmates are brought into our lives to teach us a lesson that is not pleasant. It's a painful lesson that they're there to teach us. And then once we've learned that lesson, this could be a toxic soulmate relationship. Once you've learned that lesson, you need to release it and let it go. So you want a positive soulmate. Now, clearly, I spoke about this morning about past life connections. We have past life connections, contracts that we've made in a past life to others. But we're not living a past life now. So if what's going on with your soulmate, yes, it's probably a soulmate. But if it's toxic and it's hurting you, I was getting bit by my soulmate, right? Ouch, I'm getting bit. I don't want that connection. I am a sovereign being. I am saying, I may have made a contract with you in a past life, and I may have said that I love you, and I may have said that I would be there for you, right? Oh, he's feeding the other. One is feeding. He literally brought a berry and put it right in her mouth. I don't know if you saw that. That's amazing. I'm going to let you look at them. But as a sovereign being in this life now, I choose to release myself from any soul contract from a past life. It's no longer effective in this world. I'm living now. I'm not living then. So whatever contract was happening then was still attached to me. I'm releasing myself. I cut it. I ask Spirit, Archangel Michael, to remove it. I'm not afraid of it. It is no longer in my highest good. It's a toxic energy. So you could have a positive soul contract and you could have a negative soul contract. You have to pay attention to what's going on. Are you moving forward on your spiritual path? Is this person spiritually moving ahead? Is this person living a toxic lifestyle? If they are, you need to remove yourself from it. This is about self-love. They were nurturing one another, right? Now the one's over on that branch keeping a lookout and the one's over here. But he literally came and he put a berry in her mouth. They were nurturing one another. That was a loving relationship. There was a give and take in that relationship. So you need to ask yourself, is that what's going on in my soulmate relationship? Call in your appropriate soulmate. Whatever is in your highest good. I'm going to leave it at that. So your next message, and you got the Sacred Heart. We already did Sacred Heart. Okay, so your next message is soulmate. Soulmate. The connection is unmistakable. Yes, I know that connection. I feel it. But does your heart leap? Is it a wonderful feeling? Does it make you feel fantastic? Do you feel nurtured? Do you feel loved? Do you feel safe and at peace in their energy? Because if you do, that's a beautiful soulmate relationship where your heart is on fire, right? This is a sacred relationship, not a toxic soulmate relationship that is teaching you a lesson. This is a karmic cycle that you need to break. You've been living this life after lifetime. It's biting you in the ass. It's hurting you. Move from that. That's not where you're meant to be. This is in harmony. Look at them. She's leaning on him. To them, their eyes are closed. It's like they're the only ones in the world. They play beautiful music together. Look at his lapis cuff on his wrist. Look at their third eye highlighted. Yes, we understand. We're getting it. Spiritual connection. Look at her long hair flowing, the psychic antennae. Look at the freedom. Look at the magic in the background. 3. Full circle completion. Ascended masters helping you. Magic and miracles that keep being shown to us by these ravens or crows or whoever they are. I don't care they are. They're magic. When you feel this free and this wonderful, and that it doesn't matter if the entire world could melt. If you were together, that feels good. That's your soulmate. That's what you want. That's who you're calling in. Oh my gosh, we got this morning. Your message from your angel, healing angel cards. Harmony. Disharmony occurs when we try to resist life's natural flow. Everything has a cycle, right? So if that cycle with that soulmate is ended, allow that contract to end. The soul contract is done. Every stage has its own unique meaning and purpose, and every day can be harmonious if we want it to be. It's our choice. We want things blessed. We want things peaceful, right? We want things lovely. Okay, next set. We have, wow, the Temptress. Okay, now the Temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. This is not a soulmate. There is someone that's tempting you, or something that is tempting you. Someone that wasn't loyal. They broke their promise. What is it that's deceiving you at this time? Is it yourself? Is it self-deception, or is it someone else? She's looking at you. She's actually probably showing herself, or he, or it, whatever the situation is, for what it is. Because right now, you're being promised something that's never going to happen. Someone's promising you things that will never occur. They're lying to you. They're deceiving you. That's how they seduce you. Yes, we'll do this. Yes, I'm going to do this. And this is what's going to happen for us. When all reality, she's lying to you the whole time. Or the situation is not what it appears to be. It's going to bring you difficulty. They're going to try and talk you into believing something or accepting something that is not good. It's going to lead to disappointment. So we got to ask ourselves, when the crow comes forward, when the raven comes forward, when the crow comes forward, and I spoke about it in this morning's reading, danger is around you right now, and you need to pay attention. You need to heed the warning. Don't be seduced by the benevolent facade, the glitz, the glamour. Don't be seduced by what the outside looks like. Things are not what they seem. And when somebody promises you something that just seems incredibly unbelievable, at this time, Spirit's saying, it is unbelievable. So look at her. She's very beautiful. Look at her. See? Look at that. Now that one brought the other one a berry. That's love. The Temptress she's in front of you. She's beautiful, right? But look here. Look right there. The all-seeing eye of truth is staring at you the entire time. So take a few steps back. You need to find your balance. You need to get to a place of objectivity, and make sure that your perspective is a clear one, and the real picture will emerge. All of a sudden, you're going to see the agenda. There's a hidden agenda. You're not seeing it right now. Spirit's telling you, you're being protected. They're showing you a couple that's protecting you, but this isn't it. It's definitely not it. There is a true love. So you've got two. You've got a Temptress, and that's the past life one, I swear to God. You may have both past life, but one is a true love and one is not. One is tempting you. They're drawing you in. This one is wearing white. He's pure. He's truthful. So when you get this message, this is possible that you have now met the one. This is the one. The chance of a lifetime. The love of a lifetime. Your true soulmate. Where can I put these so they don't blow away? He's protective. Now, the way that those ravens were, or crows, I don't care what they are, ravens or crows, the way that they were feeding one another, they were giving to each other. They took turns doing that. That's true love. That's a give and take. If you're in a relationship where you're giving and you're not getting anything back, that's not a relationship. That's not a true love. So if you've been asking about a specific person, this one's coming forward to tell you that yes, this is real. This is a divine connection. And this person really truly does love you. And if there are issues between you, you can overcome them. But what needs to happen is what we saw happening there. Expressing each other. Express them. Express your feelings. Share, right? The fact that he was giving one red berry to the other. The berries are red. It's passion, right? Express yourself. What brings the passion to the surface in your life? In every area, not just sex. What is your passion? Share what your passions are. It should matter to your soulmate. Now, if you're looking for love, and maybe you're wondering if there is somebody in your presence and Spirit says, yes, they are, who is it that first pops to mind that gives you that wonderful feeling? Or ask Spirit to help you as you go to sleep, to give you clear information. Okay, there they are again. I hope that you can see them up close. I don't know that you can. But ask Spirit to come into your dreams and give you information about the one that you're thinking about. And be open. Remember, Spirit said keep an open heart and open mind. And sometimes we don't remember our dreams. A lot of people say, I don't remember my dreams, but your subconscious does. It'll come to you in an aha moment or an epiphany. It's in there. You'll get it. So put out to Spirit what you're looking for. And whatever, remember, I don't know, I can't remember if it was in the message that I deleted or, oh God, whatever it is. What I did say before, and I don't know if it was on the one that we're recording, pay attention to any thoughts that you get, whatever pops into your head. Listen to that. It means something. It means something. Okay. Wealth. We just got this the other day, so confirmation again. There's wealth coming to you. An abundance of something is being brought forward to you at this time. Whatever it is that you need, Spirit's bringing it on that golden path. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road means follow Spirit's guidance. And they are bringing you an abundance, a cornucopia of wealth. Whatever it is that you need at this time, Spirit's bringing. They're saying, get ready for this. It's coming to you. Prosperity. You're being showered with blessings. So we got earlier today in the reading that is about to be posted that there's a miracle that's going to happen in your life. So whatever it is, get ready for this. Just say, I'm open to receiving. Okay? Next message. So Archangel Sandalphon is the one that's called. Okay, so he's heard your call for help. This is the one that's coming forward. I have heard your call for help, and your prayer will soon be answered. Trust that. Rely on that. Know that that's the truth. Okay. Next. Let's see, I want to make sure that we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's an extra. Okay, this one doesn't go here. Okay, so for the third pile, we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. What is your passion? If it's not regarding love, what is your passion? That's what we were talking about with the two that were feeding one another with the red berry. They shared their passion with each other. You should have that in a relationship where you share passion. It means something to each of you. You could also allow yourself to feel the passion inside your heart. Allow this energy to lift you. Do you have an issue with allowing passion into your life? Are you wanting more passion in your life? You have the ability to bring this towards you. Spirit says that if you are in a relationship, you can revive this passion. What do you have to do? Share. Oh, they're gone. But share with one another. Express your feelings. What do you express your inner thoughts? What makes you tick? What you're worrying about at this time? What matters to you? Call upon Spirit and ask. Also, oh, it's dark, sorry. Don't go off half-cocked. It might feel, very romantic to go flying into a relationship with somebody without paying attention to what Spirit wants you to pay attention to, the warning signs, the flags. If there's anything that doesn't seem right, pay attention to that. It's not romantic. Also, if you're married and you are in a relationship and you feel this and somebody is tempting you, we saw the Temptress. They're tempting you to do something. Well, I don't have a very good relationship and this is pulling me. Work on your relationship. Go to counseling or end your soul contract. Don't run into the arms of someone else, which will bring guilt. And then you carry that karma with you. So if you want to end a soul contract between you and another, end that contract. It's your choice. Don't mess up with somebody else and don't pull somebody else into your stew. This also means that you may meet somebody new. So ask Spirit to help you. Keep the faith because you deserve it. They want you to be aware because you never know who it might be that's coming into your life. You never know. Okay? The 3 graces, cooperative ventures with friends, joy, sharing, new partnerships that are fun. So this is a celebration. This card represents 2 different things in tarot. It could represent a third-party situation. It could represent celebration. It could represent the importance of being with friends, of like-minded ones. But if you're taking all of these cards together, and we already got the Temptress, right? We got the Temptress, the deceit, and making sure. So be careful that you're not involved in a third-party situation. Ask the appropriate questions. You don't want to be involved in a third-party situation. You don't want to be an affair. You don't want to be going into someone else. Maybe you don't know. Maybe somebody's coming and the Temptress that's coming to you, you don't realize. Maybe they're married. Maybe they're in a committed relationship. So you make sure that you know what's going on. It's coming up for a reason. Now, it doesn't have to be a negative, right? Of course not. It could be telling you that it's important for you to associate with soul family, people that are like you. Everything is moving. There, that's better. Everything is moving. That's a message. Everything is in shift right now. Everything is moving. So with the 3 fates coming forward, I hope there's not a glare on there that you guys can see. It's about working together cooperatively. So cooperative, right? New partnerships. This doesn't have to be romance. It could be work. Maybe this is about trust issues, overcoming trust issues, working together, paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. Right? Could be new business partnerships coming into play. New friends, spiritual friends. Or maybe you need to work with the friends that you already have. Spend some time with friends that you haven't been around. It might be also telling you that maybe this is not a time for you to be with men or women. It may be a time for you to be with the same sex and just work on yourself. Maybe this is not a time for romance for you. You need to ask yourself and ask Spirit, is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm listening. I'm listening. Hold on. Where's the other card? Oh, there it is. Okay, renewal. Okay, so celebration. For this message, to go along with this, It's a celebration. That is not, for this particular message, there's a renewal that's happening. She's thinking about him. He's thinking about her. All of her fishes are going over to catch that fish. Those fishes are all coming over to her. She's on his mind. He's on her mind. There's something that's being renewed. A love that's possible to be renewed. So visualize it. Think about it. What do you have to do? Maybe this is the renewal within the relationship that you have, or maybe love is coming back around again. A renewal, a relationship being rekindled, or you're rekindling the love within the relationship that you already have. Maybe it's yourself. Maybe, where is it? If this is not a time for you and other, this is for you in the same sex, this may be a renewal of yourself, your own spiritual self, or self-love, right? Whatever it is, it's a promise of new beginnings. Part of your life is over. 3 represents full circle completion. Now you're moving into another part of your life. Renewal. Love is coming back. I love the fact that we saw the lovebirds, 2 giant lovebirds that other people may call dark. Other people see them as heathens, right? They're black. They come from the darkness. They're not light and shiny, but neither is my, I was going to say, neither is my stinking phone. It was all whited out. They looked dark, didn't they? They were lovers. They took care of each other. They nurtured each other. So do that. What do you need to do to bring that energy into your relationship? You need to nurture one another, care for one another. Right now, positive thinking. Okay, let's look around here so you don't have to look at me the whole time. Power of positive thinking right now. Positive thinking is vital in creating a healthy and abundant life. Positive attitude, along with positive beliefs and thoughts, are crucial ingredients for creating happiness. Don't worry. Think love. What would love say? What would love do? Keep it positive. Okay. So we have, I'm looking to see. I just want to make certain that I didn't lose cards here. Okay. So we had Sacred Heart, we had the Temptress. Yeah, there's 2. Okay, so 3. All right. So now we're on to 4. I just wanted to make certain that I hadn't lost. I'm trying to keep everything organized here, you guys, and it's a little difficult because the wind is blowing all over the place. And I've already had to cut this video into 2, which is a real bummer. So, oh yay, Ganesha, the obstacle remover. Clearing away obstacles. Whatever was in your path, it's been cleared. Whatever has been blocking you is now moved out of the way. And you are protected. You're being guided through whatever it is or whatever it was that you felt was blocking your way. And maybe there was something. And sometimes spirit blocks our way for a reason. Sometimes there's a reason we're not meant to go to a certain place at a certain time. But at this time, Ganesha is saying those obstacles have been removed. Whatever has stopped you from moving forward is no longer there. You're free to move on. You can now make your plans, and they will work out the way you wanted them to work out. The blocks, they were there for a reason. They were protection. Sometimes, remember I was shown not to fly? I was shown not to fly at a certain time. It wasn't safe for me to go at that time. So sometimes Spirit says, we put things in your way. It's an act of divine intervention to prevent you from being hurt. The circumstances at that time, it wouldn't have worked out in your highest good. It wasn't favorable for you. It doesn't always mean that the situation was wrong or that the person that you were thinking of was wrong. It just means that right then, at that time, it wasn't in your highest good. It was toxic. You needed to remove yourself from it. I was sitting down there, right, and I was getting attacked by ants. I had to move. I'm not in the right place. Hello, hello. I hope that you're missing me. What did it say? Hello, hello. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I hope that you're missing me because it makes me feel young. So I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Someone wasn't there. They wouldn't have been there. They weren't ready. But now it's there for you. And whatever you tried to do before, it would have just frustrated you. And you would have, you could have caused things to go sideways if you'd pushed through. It wasn't time. But now is the time. The path is clear. Right now, it's all working out. It's all working out in your highest good. I'm looking at what he's holding. And to me, it looks like a perfume bottle. Doesn't it? It looks like one of those oil bottles. The glass-blown bottles. Sacred oil. Sacred oil. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but it is. I'm just going to leave it there because it means something for somebody. Sacred oil. Sacred, sacred. Well, so this is blessed. When you were anointed with sacred oil, it's a blessing. This is something this is a blessed union. Whether it be a partnership or a love relationship, whatever it is, it's blessed. Rise above, clarity, freedom, solution. All right, so maybe right now, presently, you're not able to see things as they truly are. And Spirit's asking you, like the hawk, what we saw the hawk earlier, to rise above the situation. You know what's interesting? Whoever got this deck got 2, because this is the same deck. So I don't know who this is the last deck, so this is from Spirit. So there's 2 messages coming forward in this particular pile. If this was the pile that you chose, you're getting 2, just because Spirit says. So when you think about the dove, the white dove, the dove speaks about peace, harmony, fulfillment, soulmate situations, purity, truth, taking a breath. I'm looking at the moon up there. So right now, Spirit's telling you that maybe you can't see things the way that they're trying to show you, but you need to rise above and look at things from a different perspective. Maybe you can't do it. There goes the dove, right there. That was the dove that just flew above us just then. I hope you saw her. But you maybe can't do it physically, but maybe spiritually. So go into meditation, disconnect emotionally from the situation. Maybe you're overthinking it, overanalyzing. You're overanalyzing, right? No matter what it is, stop thinking about it, because right now you can't see what the solution is. It's actually quite simple, Spirit's telling you. And it's going to become clear once you detach. So ask for help. Ask for Spirit to help you detach from the situation. I can't stop thinking about this. It's driving me crazy. Yes, you can. I am able to detach. I am detaching. I am detaching. Please help me detach from this situation. If you can't do it that easily, do something else that gets your mind occupied. Close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath. That's what the dove says. Take a breath. Take a deep breath in. Go out for a walk. Go out here. You know, go into mountains. Go to the beach. Go somewhere where your mind is taken away to something else. Oh, yes. I love that. I get so excited when I don't care what animals they are. Whatever it needs for you to do. Turn on the radio and dance, sing, blast the music in the house. Go to a movie. Go to a movie. Or put on a movie that makes you laugh, you know, or a positive movie, because when you're watching something else, your mind is watching that. It's not thinking about this, whatever this is. So right now, Spirit's saying it's the Overanalyzers Anonymous Club that we need to remove ourselves from, because right now that's what we're doing, and we all seem to at times do this. So surrender it to Spirit. Trust that everything is well. You can say that. I surrender to Spirit. I trust that everything is well. You're going to handle this. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you're going to do this. You're going to take care of it. You're going to figure it out. You're going to bring me the answers so that it's so clear I can't miss it. Right now I'm looking at a spade. Do you see it on the rock right there? I'm seeing a spade. Jack of spades. Spades. King of spades. Queen of spades. There's spades right here. It means something to somebody. I'm seeing it really loud. It means something to somebody. So all is clear. All is safe. I am guided. I am protected. I'm seeing something else too. See the spade head? It's an upside down heart. And then you see the shoulder and the arm coming out here. I'm thinking of Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so Alice in Wonderland, you got to see who they were. Who were the ones that looked like that? What was their deal? I don't know. Maybe they weren't there, but that's what I'm seeing. The dancing cards, the walking cards. I'm seeing something. I'm also seeing a rock heart underneath that little oak, that little small oak tree. Do you see it's lying on its side? There's love all around you. You're safe and you're protected. Okay. That's rising above. Interesting that you guys got 2 for that one. Well, we all did, I guess, hey? Okay. Here's the second one. Mother and daughter. Nurturing energy. Mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, nurturing self. So this could be you and your inner child that's in need of nurturing and healing and love. It could be speaking about you and your own child. Maybe someone's about to have a child. Maybe your child needs your love right now, your nurturing and your attention. Also, it doesn't have to be a child. You can have that loving, nurturing energy with your partner. And you don't have to be a man. You can be, I mean, you don't have to be you don't have to be a female. You can be a man. That's your goddess energy. Everyone has that divine energy within us. And it's about sharing yourself, maybe with someone else, right? Outside of your family. But first to me, I'm seeing the inner child, the need for the inner child to be loved and nurtured. Because at this time, it feels as though so many of us are not giving enough to ourselves. We're giving to others. We're depleting ourselves. And we watched how that raven or crow gave to its partner, right? Allow yourself to be loved and nurtured. Whether you're a man or a female or a woman, receive, be receptive to loving and nurturing energy. They're dressed in white, so that's purity and truth and innocence, right? So the truth will help things will blossom when the truth is spoken. When you come from a place of truth. Also, it's asking you to see the innocence in everyone, whether that be your mother or your child. Maybe you've had difficulty with your mother. Maybe you've had difficulty with your child. But there's good in everyone. So try and see the light within us all. Realize that this mother is taking care of this child, so it's about teaching. Teaching from a loving place. Nurturing energy. It's important. Maybe we didn't have a childhood with a loving mother. So maybe that's why you're going to allow your partner now to give you the love that your mother should have given you. It's not wrong. It's not wrong. We all have that inner child within us, and it's not weak as a man to accept that kind of loving energy from your partner, from that nourishing. Could mean that there is somebody that's got a beautiful, loving, mothering nature that's going to be coming into your life. Now, for children, teach your children what's right. Teach your children to come from a place of love. Teach them about spirit, about the animals. Take your children out in nature. Maybe you need to spend time with a child that is not yours. Or maybe you're the child and you need to think about your parents at this time. Let them know how much it matters to you, how much they matter to you, what they've done for you. Care about them. Thank them for what they gave you. And you know what I'm getting? Because of the white and the green, maybe you've had a really, really difficult childhood and you didn't have a good relationship with your mother or your father. You didn't have that loving, nurturing energy. But there's a lot of green around here, which is love. So maybe this is about forgiveness. Forgive. They did the best that they could under the circumstances. No, they didn't. That's how you need to see it. You need to release it. They did the best they could. They loved you as much as they could with what they were given. So release the situation. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Well, that's pretty loud, right? Now, unrequited love. Are you pining over a love that was never given to you? Let it go. Let it go, because then that opens the door for bigger and better. That opens the door for what you deserve to have come into your life. If there's not enough love to keep this, or passion or energy, or if you don't put your energy into this relationship or into your marriage, if you don't begin to show your partner how you truly feel, they're going to leave. You're going to lose them. Because right now, there's not enough to keep this relationship going. You may feel energy towards your partner but not express it. You may not show it. And Spirit's telling you that whether you have a difficult time expressing yourself or not, you need to do something to bring this back. Because at this moment, it's not going to stay going. It's going to fall apart. Now, if you were asking a question about a specific relationship, no, there's not enough to keep this going. There could be qualities that you like, but there's definitely not the passion there. Maybe this is a situation where you're chasing each other. Somebody's always disappearing. They're always running away. They come forward a little bit and then they pull back. Cat and mouse. Clearly, you know what? And that's what I said the other day. You know what? You made your choice. Right? Don't come to me because somebody else is there and now you feel threatened and now you're worried, you know, that someone else is going to get her or him. So now I'm going to come and I'm going to go after you and I'm going to give you these, you know, those are the false promises. Remember the deceit, the seduction? This person only wants you because somebody else wants you. Or maybe they just are one of those people that don't want you at all, but they don't want anyone else to have you. They're holding you there. There is not enough love. You should know. If you're not getting that reciprocal feeling, this cat and mouse game, it's old. It's wearing on your soul. Because there's an imbalance in this situation. It's not balanced like we saw between those two lovers that were nurturing one another, feeding each other, right? That energy that you feel between yourselves. You can't deny that feeling that you have. Also, maybe you were raised in a family and it was very dysfunctional. That's why we have the forgiveness that keeps coming up with nurturing and motherhood, right? Maybe it was really dysfunctional. You watched a very dysfunctional situation as you were growing up. And so you draw to you dysfunctional relationships. Your soul is trying to heal yourself. You're trying to heal that dysfunctional relationship. So you keep drawing to you this negative, dysfunctional, codependent relationship. It's not healthy. It doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel bad. You fight. It's not good. There's not enough to keep it going. You're trying to recreate the situation so that you can heal it, but you can't. You can't jump into a mud puddle to clean a dog, a white dog. You got to get out. You're not in the right place. Hello, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Then get out. I was getting bit in the ass by those red army ants. I had to get up and move. I had to leave. It wasn't in my highest good. So you deserve to be in a relationship where somebody is willing to come forward, right? And express themselves. If they can't, you know what, this whole thing about, oh, they had a terrible childhood, they've been through all of this. You know what, we've all had issues. We've all had issues and we all have to work through them. So if you're somebody that is sitting there, you know, and you know that this person cares about you, you just give them just enough to keep them there. But, oh, you know, give me time, you know, I'm having a difficult time. Bullshit. You've made your choice. You already know. If you love someone, you're willing to work. You're willing to put your back into it. You're willing to express yourself and show it. You're willing to look to spirit for guidance, for help with this situation, to elevate you. If you're going through a difficult time and you need the light, ask spirit, what do I need to do to work on me, to elevate myself so that I draw to myself a healthy relationship, a mutually attractive partnership. It's definitely worth the time to put your back into it, right? So maybe you do have love for each other. Maybe you do. But clearly there's issues and they're big. And right now, you have to take the time out to nurture one another. Whether that's babying each other, like those were grown birds, and he was literally putting the berry in her mouth. She could have got the berry for herself. And then she went and got it and gave it to him. They were showing love to each other. They could have done it on their own. Maybe you're two very independent people who do it all on their own and you have a difficult time allowing yourself to receive. But you need to put the effort in or you're going to lose this relationship because right now it's not going to work. It's falling apart. It's almost done. If it isn't your answer that, no, sorry, this one doesn't care about you because they've made it very clear and you need to open your eyes. So right now, surrender the situation and your expectations. Right? Your plans, whatever you had that you were planning at this time, whatever your worries were, take the cues from whatever messages have come forward, from the animal messengers, from the thoughts that you get, from the songs that you hear on the radio. You have a plan. A lot of times we're willing to settle for something that is not in our highest good. But Spirit has a better plan for you. They have a divine sacred bliss that you deserve to have. Whether this be your work or this be a love relationship, whether this be whatever situation it is in your life, Spirit's plan for you is better than your plan. You're not going to let go of something. They're not going to tell you to surrender this rotten relationship, that there was unrequited love, the one that's a cat and mouse game, the one that is trying to get the cards here, the one that was the deceptive one, the one that was promising you, the one that was feeding you a line of bullshit, the one that wants everybody's attention. Not yours. They want everybody's attention, right? Oh, I'm sorry. They keep doing the same thing again and again. Bullshit. Do they spend their time with you? Do they care about what matters to you? Can you talk to them about your dreams? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel at home? Spirit kept saying to me, I kept saying, where do I need to go? Home. Where do you feel home? If you don't feel at home, that person is not in your highest good. That situation is not in your highest good. Surrender it to Spirit. And if Spirit asks you to surrender it, they're not going to give you crap. They're going to bring you what you deserve. It's better than what you could imagine. A lot of times we're afraid if we let go, we won't have something that comes forward. And we'll lose. You know, something's better than nothing. No, it's not. If you're in a dysfunctional relationship, it's an unhealthy relationship. No, it's not in your highest good, and you deserve something way better. And so does the person in your life. Okay, I want to make sure, as you look around, I want to make sure that I've not missed any cards. Soulmate, harmony, true love. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, we're good. So I'm going to stand. Oh, wait. No, we have one more. Sorry. The little card. Oh, no, it was surrender. It was surrender. Wait a minute. Just a second. We were just told to release that, weren't we? In that other card. It went flying. We were told to surrender it, right? Here's confirmation again. Surrender again. Twice. There's no point in pushing the barrow up a steep hill, or like I say, pushing wet spaghetti up a hill. You want that. You want harmony, right? Stop pushing the wet spaghetti up a hill. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the start. Surrender what you were expecting of the situation, whatever it is, because there's an easier way to get it done. When the time is right, the new path will open up for you. Maybe it's about divine timing. But this is the second message for the second group of people to surrender that, whatever it is. All right, so I think we've got them all now. And I'm going to see. We've been getting, with these pick a card readings, I've been getting like 5 times the amount of people that have watched them, that want them, right? So I'm curious to see what happens now that you have to watch 2 videos. It's such a bummer when that happens. So take a deep breath in. I'm glad that we had our magic and miracles show up. Please do watch the daily reading, the pick a card reading that came earlier today, because it goes right in with this, like you won't even believe it. It's amazing. Take a deep breath in, everyone. Make a wish. It just went by. Did you see it? It went by. Clarity. Wish for clarity. Wish for a sign. Wish for crystal clarity. If you would like any help with dream analysis, or for a private reading, or if you'd like to purchase a ceremonial Queen of Wands, Sage Wand, or a crystal cluster, or an avian crystal cone for meditation, if you would like to purchase a Reiki charged necklace for your pet, for your little jewel, go to my website, www.theangelswhisper.com. My website, that's what it is. My email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. All one word, SHERRICOLUMBUS @yahoo.com. If you want a reading or anything else, go to my website, deal with it there, but then come to me again on my email. That's how you contact me. That's how you get me. I answer right away. Okay? And what else? I think that's it. Please like and subscribe these videos and share them so that the most people can get the most benefit from them. Push the subscribe button. You'll get notified. All right. Have a great day, you guys. Peace, love, and light.